You ready? 3, 2, 1. One more time. Breathe in. Breathe out. You want to hold it, okay? One more time. Breathe in. Oh, my bad, y'all. My bad. Let's do that one more time. Sorry. One more time. Somebody said you have to do something interesting if you want people to stay. Are you new here? You new here? You new here? Meme, is this your first time being here? Somebody said, gotta be new. Yeah, somebody said, gotta be new. All right, let's get into it. It's about some. You gotta do something interesting. I am interesting. What are you talking about? I ain't gotta do shit but talk. You feel me? Yes, I am new. Put me on. All right, bet. Let's go. So let's get started. First of all, I just want to say welcome everybody who's here. Happy Thanksgiving to everybody who celebrates. And I want to let you know that in this time right now, I'm going to completely focus on giving you the information that you need. You tapped into this live for some reason. You don't really know why. Some of y'all watched me before, so maybe you do know why. You know that when you come on here, you are going to receive the very thing that you've been looking for. I am nothing special. I am just someone that likes to listen to the divine, that likes to listen to what's being said, that likes to listen to the frequencies and try to express them and channel them to the masses as much as possible. Now, if what I say does not resonate, I may not be for you. But if everything I say resonates, if most of what I say resonates, then this moment and this time, you were supposed to hear this. I am not a content creator. I so happen to make content, but I am a spirit. I am a vessel that is just here to experience. You feel me? And I've noticed that when I allow and I surrender, I'm able to hear more. And I don't know who needs to hear this, but a lot of y'all have not been able to hear. A lot of y'all have not been able to be in alignment because you have not been listening. Sometimes life requires you to just take a back seat and experience and watch to see what's happening, what's being told to you. A lot of times, all we want to do is we just want to speak, or we just want to create. We just want to talk. And let me tell you something. The most seductive thing you could ever do is to be observative of what's around you, to pay attention, to be mindful. Some of y'all are so brain fried by quick shots of dopamine, quick shots of serotonin that is stopping you from experiencing the vastness that life has for you. You want to scroll and figure out what the hell, well, Blueface and them not lit no more, but all you want to know what's going on with this rapper, what's going on with Gunna, what's going on with Young Thug, what's going on with this. All of these things are taking up space within your mind, and you're not even realizing that they're putting it there. They're putting that thing on your mind. That is called marketing. And you have to be mindful of the influence that you take in, because a lot of the influence that you have been taking in has not been the things that you want to be influenced by. You feel me? Life right now is so materialistic. That's the one thing that's being pushed and promoted right now. People are buying things that have no absolute value to make other people feel like they don't have a lot. I don't resonate with that. We resonate with raw trueness. Thank you, Spiritual Mirakai, for the gift, for the rose. We're not here. We are, if you are in this life, it's because you are a person of substance. You are a person that has longevity. You are a person that likes the things that are real and authentic. You're not here for a magic trick that's only going to last 5 seconds and will be here today and gone tomorrow. You're not here for trends. You're here for the things that last. And that's why things like what I'm talking about, it gets your mind flowing, because you don't get excited off of cheap sugar. You're not the type of person that gets your sugar from cheap candy with red 40 and all that fake ass shit, that artificial ass shit. You're the type of person to get your energy and your high energy from working out, from nature, from teas, from fruits, the real source. And I don't know who needs to hear this, but a lot of people don't recognize that the internet has been feeding people false energy, false dopamine, false false hits as if they hit in a, you know what I'm saying? Like, this right here is going to give you everything you need. So let's get into it. All right. First thing I want to let y'all know is that if you are in my magnetism class or if you are in my seduction of money class, baby, Merry Christmas. There's new content in there and you guys are going to love it. I'm actually going to teach a couple of things that I put inside of my classes today, and that's what it's going to be about. Today is going to be about seduction of money because today is the 28th and it's an 11 day. So if you guys are born on the 28th, if you are born on the 8th, if you are born on the 17th, the 26th, if you are born on the 5th, the 14th, the 23rd, if you are born in May, if you are born in November, if you are born on the 11th, the 20th, the 29th, then this is for you. Do you see how I intentionally said, hey, I have specific people that I'm looking at? If you are an 11 life path, if you have 8 in your birthday, if you have 5 in your birthday, this is for you, okay? Now, what I'm going to teach you today is how to use your own energy to be successful, how to use your own energy to get the things that you desire. Me personally, I feel like I live a life that is pretty successful. I don't work a job. This is my career. I make money off of my music, off of my classes. I make money off of my YouTube, off of my content. I make money off of coaching people. I make money doing the things that I love and giving back. Now, if that isn't success, I don't know what is, but that is to me. I have 3 cars. I have a big three bedroom house. I'm 25 years old and I take care of myself. I don't ever miss a payment. So to me, I feel like that is the foundation of creating more success. So the reason why I'm telling you that is just to edify myself, not to brag. I could care less about bragging. This is to edify, because guess what? You don't want to listen to nobody that don't have what you want, period. Like if I'm the person where it's like, hey, I don't want her wisdom, don't listen to me. I'm gonna be real with you. Go listen to somebody that you're like, I like what this person has. I want that, okay? I don't take no offense to it because guess what? I am a teacher and I know that not everybody will be my student. Not everybody will make me as their teacher. And I know I won't be able to get to everybody. And that's absolutely fine. This information isn't for everybody. You feel me? So this is for the intelligence. This is for the people who are the black sheep. This is for the people who like real shit. This is for the people who are not so fed up in hip hop and all of the trendy shit, but is focused on the what's real. All right. This is also for the people who are looking to expand their own energy because you have become aware of what energy can do in your life. Thank you, Naomi, for the gift. I appreciate that so much. Somebody said, teach me how to make money doing what I love too. I got you. And what I want you to understand is that doing what you love has not much to do with your talent, but it has a lot to do with your mentality because your mentality can level up your talent. Okay. So if you may not think that you're not good enough, right? And the fact that you think that you're not good enough is why you're not successful, not because you're actually not good enough. And I'm going to give you a little story. Guys, I've been reading like a motherfucker. Thank you, DJ Master Key, for the gift. I'm going to give you guys a little story about Christopher Columbus, okay? And this is actually going to be in one of the lessons that I'm teaching today on this live. This might be a long live, 2-hour live, maybe, but this is going to be everything you need to hear. And I recommend that you take notes on this live because all I'm doing is teaching. It's what I love to do. I love to take what I learn and feed it back to everyone, okay? Now, what I do want to say is that I'm very aware that I'm an old soul. I don't know any 25-year-olds talking the way that I talk, teaching the way that I teach, expanding the consciousness the way that I expand consciousness. But I do wish that there will be more because I think that there will be, and I think we will continue to expand. Now, the story that I'm telling you about is Christopher Columbus. Now, there's a chapter in the 48 Laws of Power, and the chapter is called Be Royal, right? And this is for the people that want to be treated like royalty. Now, this is not about him discovering America. Honestly, this is the truth about him discovering America and shit like that. Now, what I want you to understand is who here wants to be treated like royalty? Who here wants to be perceived like royalty? Who wants the world to treat them like royalty? Who here? And I want you to know it's perfectly okay to have that desire. I actually commend you for having that desire. Comment down below if you want to be treated like royalty. Okay. Now, what I want to show you guys is that I've created. So look, I've already created. You get what I'm saying? Like, I'm not playing with y'all today. These are all some of like my old stuff, You know what I'm saying? But I'm not playing with y'all today. I'm not playing with y'all today. We are going to teach today, and we're going to learn a lot today because today is a very powerful day. All right. So I need to know, are you all in though? Before I get started, I need to know that whoever is in this live is committed to understanding and learning what I'm about to teach them, because what I'm about to teach you is the psychology to being treated like royalty, the psychology to being respected. And honestly, it's not about how much you do. It's about how you carry yourself and how you think. Okay. So I need everybody to comment, I am all in, if you're all in with me. I got my green tea, like I'm on point. Y'all ready? Y'all ready? How many people we got on live right now? Somebody let me know how many people we got on live right now. Y'all ready? I need to know how many people I'm talking to. Uh-oh, they say we all in. 125. Okay, we passed the 100. Okay, listen, y'all. This is what we're going to do. We're going to get 600 people in this live, okay? We're going to get 600 people in this live. The reason why is because this information is going to gravitate all the people who need to hear. So we're going to get 600 people in this live, all right? All I need you guys to do to help me out with that is continue running up the likes. Run up the likes. Run up the likes. All right. Now, oh shit. Hold on. I forgot to post the damn shit on my Instagram. Hold on. I gotta post a live. I hope y'all ready, boys. About to get real. Get y'all notebooks, screen record. Just get ready. All right. Cause I'm doing this like it's a class. Okay. Here we go. Story. Here we go. All right. Y'all all in? Yo, as soon as you joined, you brought up the number 11. I'm trying to tell you, man. We on point with the energy today. All right, bet. We on point with the energy today. All right. Y'all ready? Are you ready? Are you ready? Are you ready? Are you ready? Exactly. Here we go. All right. What you mean I can't hear you? Oh, you sometimes I can't hear you. I feel you. All right. Let's get into it. I'm so excited to teach this, y'all. You have no clue. Like, oh my God. All right. Also, like I said, these classes, everything that I'm teaching is going to be on my mystery school and my seduction of money class, all of that shit. So we'll get into that later. All right. So let's get into it. All right. So we're going to get very scientific first. Okay? We're going to get very scientific first. First thing that we're going to talk about is complete energy, okay? So if your goal is to make more money, or if your goal is to become more attractive, more influential, I want you to understand nowadays, the most powerful thing you can be is influential, okay? And the number of influence is 33, which is the highest number that you can achieve when it comes to life path numbers, okay? So again, I'm going to tell you that the highest power that you can be is influential. That is why Jesus Christ died at 33. That is why there are 33 vertebrae, and the spine is, according to Egypt, the pathway to enlightenment. Okay? So let's get into it. I put this in the magnetism class, and I put this into the seduction of money, but I don't mind sharing it with you guys today because this is one of my, I don't mind giving this one for free. All right? Is this class all videos or call also? All videos and it's calls, all right? So let's get into it, all right? I'm going to read it to you because I don't want to read it like this. I'm going to read it to you, all right? So, mastering energy in meridian points. Now, a book that I referenced in this is called Reality Transurfing, okay? So if you want to understand where I'm getting this information from, the book is called Reality Transurfing. But what I do is I break it down. One thing about it, if you are new here, my supporters will be fresh and fast to tell you that I am one of the best at breaking things down to easily understand it. And I don't know if it's my choice of words. I don't know if it's the vibration, but when you start receiving this information, you start to get like these vibrations within your brain, which is called neural pathways connecting, neuroplasticity. Your neural pathways are having new connections. You'll start to feel that sensation, almost orgasmic within your brain. All right. So let's get into it. All right. Mastering energy in meridian points and reality transurfing to open new opportunities. All right. Y'all ready? Y'all ready? All right, here we go. In reality transurfing, Vadim Zeland explores the idea that we are not passive participants in the world around us, but active creators in our own reality. One of the most powerful tools in the transurfing framework is the concept of energy. How we manage, how we control, and how we direct it to influence our external world. You know, I like Dragon Ball Z, right? And the reason why I like Dragon Ball Z is because Dragon Ball Z reminds me of how we also have our own energy. Now, I'm not going to say that I've watched all of it, but I get a great understanding of it. And I see this picture and all I see is aura. I see this picture and all I see is energy. A cultivation of energy. And in Dragon Ball Z, they're able to cultivate this energy and then send it somewhere. Now, you have to remember, TV is going to animate things, but a lot of times TV is rooted in truth. TV is rooted in truth because guess what? How could you have an idea that you have not yet seen or been influenced in some kind of way? For example, you may say flying isn't realistic though, but it is. You can fly on planes. You can fly with jetpacks. They got that shit in the water now where you can fly on top of the water using. So it's not that these things are not real. It's just they use their imagination and take reality and expand upon it and exaggerate it. So when you see these TV shows, ask yourself, where could this be grounded in reality? All right. Now let's continue going. Okay. So, let me finish. Thank you so much. Somebody said I'm well spoken. Thank y'all so much for the gifts. All right. Keep gifting, keeps in the galaxies. I love that shit. And it's the 28th. Anyways, all right. So this control over our energy allows us to tap into new opportunities, expand our influence, and align with the flow of life, enabling us to shape our desires into reality. All right. So, number 1, the power of energy in reality transurfing. In reality transurfing, and the reason why it's called reality transurfing is because you are surfing along the timelines of reality. And I feel like a lot of people aren't aware that if what you want exists on a different timeline, then that means it exists. You just have to get on that timeline for you to see it within your reality. But Ori, how do I jump to that timeline? Energy is not just a physical force, but a multidimensional, intangible presence that flows through our lives. Vladimir Zeland describes the flow of energy as critical for navigating through lifelines in the space of variation. Lifelines are timelines, and space of variation means that there are different variations of lives or timelines that you could live on. For example, you made a choice to watch this live. In another timeline, you made a choice to watch something different. And every single choice leads you down different timelines. Now, in order to get on the timeline that is the most successful version of me, I have to start thinking as the most successful version of me in order to make decisions as that person, therefore leading me down that path. Is this making sense? All right, let's keep going. I'm checking y'all comments. Is this making sense? Thank you, Naomi, for the gift. They say yes. Thank you. Keep running up the likes, okay? Keep running up the likes. Let's get into it. All right, boom. So, our ability to control and focus our energy determines which lifeline we align with, and thus which reality we manifest. Energy in this context is conscious force. Zealand suggests that the more harmoniously we align with our energy and intentions, the more we are able to influence and create opportunities that resonates with our desires. That is why once I started the live, I made you aware of my intention. Because energy is everything. I don't want to attract the wrong people, so I have to tell the world, I have to tell the internet, what am I Googling on the internet? Because if you don't tell the internet what you're Googling, it could send you down a path of watching random shit. You got it? You got it. So, energy in this context is a conscious force. Zealand suggests that the more harmoniously we align with our energy, the more we are able to influence. However, mismanagement of this energy can lead to dissonance. It can create blockages and prevent us from achieving our true potential. Now, guys, what I am teaching you right now is the seduction of money. In order to have the things that you want, you have to learn to seduce them with your energy. Love is the highest frequency, right? So think about how you seduce a partner. You don't chase, do you? Because chasing chases them away. Exactly. All right. So, meridian points, the key to unlocking energy. One of the more mystical aspects of reality transurfing is the concept of meridian points. I like to say meridian points are very similar to chakras. Meridian points are very similar to chakras, okay? So what that means is that if you are out of alignment with your energy, your chakras are not flowing how they need to, you are only getting 50% of energy. You're only getting 70% of energy. You're only getting 20% of energy. All I know is you're not getting 100% of energy. And one thing that I've known about reality transurfing and energy is that the person with the most energy will be the most influential. So if you want to be more influential, you have to gather more energy within your body. But how do I gather more energy within my body? Meditation, mindfulness, exercise, herbs. Your focus every day should be, how can I get my energy to the highest it can possibly be? That's why before we start this live, I know in order for us to be on the same frequency, let's do a quick little 3-breath meditation, and then we're all on the same frequency. You have to try to get your energy to the point that you get people on your frequency. But your energy got to be higher than theirs in order to elevate them. Does that make sense? Yes, it does. Yes, it does. Yes, it does. So let's continue going. I told you guys this is going to be a great live, okay? So one of the mystical aspects of reality transurfing is the concept of meridian points, all right? Which are linked to the flow of energy within the human body. These points are intersections where different channels of energy converge, often corresponding to areas where physical, emotional, and mental forces meet. So, if these meridian points are an abundance of physical energy, emotional energy, and mental force energy, why do you think it's important for you to control your emotions? Because if your emotions are out of whack, you're getting your energy points, your meridian points out of whack. Okay? We're going to talk about how to protect your energy, all these different things, okay? All right? So I just want to let you know, I love you guys so much, and I really hope you're able to receive some type of information that can change the way that you see life and can change you for the better. All right? That is my intention. All right? Thank you for the gift. I'm the gift. Thank you for the gift, everybody. All right. So let's continue going. So these points of intersections where your energy converge, you have to keep your physical energy on point, working out, your emotional energy on point, breathing, and your mental energy on point, meditation. And once you get those practices, this is why I tell you your routine is important. Now, do you understand why I tell you when your routine is on point, you will be more successful? Because your routine is supposed to cultivate your energy every morning to be at the highest level possible for you to attract. Okay, here we go. All right. In traditional Eastern philosophies, such as acupuncture or Reiki, meridian points are seen as key to balancing energy within the body. So if you want to try Reiki or acupuncture, go ahead and try it out. Okay. So Zealand uses a similar concept, suggesting that by focusing on and enhancing these energetic intersections, we can improve our ability to navigate and influence reality. Okay. When these points are balanced and aligned, they allow energy. Hold on. I got so many fucking words. When these points are balanced and aligned, they allow energy to flow freely, heightening our sense of awareness, power, and potential. Remember, awareness is everything you need in order to manifest, because it's the power of awareness. Neville Goddard. If your awareness is always going off on things that don't matter, if your awareness is always like, if you constantly daydream about random shit, like you tune out, you go unconscious. That's what I like to call it. When you go unconscious, like when you're driving a car and your body is just driving, but you're like, oh shit, hold on, I'm driving. That's you going unconscious. If you continuously go unconscious, that means that you don't have control over your life, because if you're going unconscious, then what is going conscious? Exactly. You should be practicing consciousness and awareness at all times, because the moment you go unconscious, that means that a program is taken over. Okay? The moment you go unconscious, that means that a program is taken over. Thank you, Designs by Felicia, for the rose. Thank you guys so much for the gift. Let me see who else gifted that I can't stand. The comments moving so damn fast. Let me see. All right, I think that's it so far. All right, let's continue going. So, Zealand explains that consciously activating his meridian points can help enhance our ability to manifest desired outcomes. This process requires tuning into specific centers of energy, whether it be through mindfulness, focused intention, or physical practices that activate these points. Enlarge your energy. How do I enlarge my energy, Ori? So a practical method to enlarge your energy is, number one, you have to work synergistically with your meridian points. That means that you now have to work in alignment with these points in your body. Okay? So one method that I'm about to give you will expand your energy, and will also open new possibilities in your personal, your professional, and it will also increase your seduction and financial success. And that is intention and visualization. Now, you've heard this over and over and over again. Why haven't you acted? I don't exactly know. Maybe you don't have enough information, or maybe you just don't believe yet. So no worries, I'll solve that problem for you. One of the most popular ways to enlarge energy is through intention and visualization, okay? So intention is followed by energy. Energy follows intention. So if you want a lot of energy, the more intention you have, the more energy you will call, okay? So, what I want you to do is, I want you to set a clear, defined intention, and then I want you to visualize the very thing that you want. Okay, so when we set clear, defined intentions and we visualize our successful manifestations, we direct our energy towards that outcome. And that's what you want to do. You are taking this garden, and you're now taking all this water that you've been wasting, just putting it here, putting it here. We're putting it directly on the roots of the manifestations that you want to grow it. We are going to feed it with nutrients and vitamins. And I want you to think about the water as your emotions, your intention as the vitamin, and then your visualization as the soil. But when you don't add those three things in, all you get is a plant that is struggling to succeed, struggling to live, struggling to grow. Just like a baby needs you to eat and take sea moss and all these different things to feed it through that umbilical cord, you have a spiritual umbilical cord connected to your higher self. And the more you feed that umbilical cord with intentions, with visualizations, the more that higher self can nurture you. You are the one telling your higher self, hey, I need this, I want this, I want this. And your higher self is like, oh, okay. And then feeds your physical reality. All right. I hope you guys are understanding this. All right. So, the act of intention setting activates the meridian points in the body, creating a flow of energy that resonates with the desired reality. This alignment between intention, energy, and visualization is what allows us to surf different lifelines, moving towards those that offer the most favorable opportunities. Okay. So, Zealand gives the example of a person seeking to achieve financial success. If they consistently focus their energy and attention on wealth without resistance or fear, and visualize themselves living a prosperous life, they align with the energetic frequencies of wealth. But let me explain something to you. The biggest thing that I just read was without fear. You see, a lot of y'all are constantly entertaining, I want to be successful because I don't want to be broke. I want to be successful because I don't want to I don't want to feel this. Your reasoning for why you want to be successful is rooted in lack. And until you remove that reasoning of lack and you say, I want to be successful because I deserve it, you give a lot more positive energy instead of highlighting that you want this positive thing to because you want to remove this negative thing, instead of realizing that this negative thing can be removed with you alone without your manifestation. Your manifestation will come the moment you yourself remove that thing without receiving something new. So once you remove that lack out of your mindset, then that lack will be replaced with abundance. You cannot say, I want to use this abundance to remove this lack. It doesn't work like that. It doesn't work like that. Before I can move this new tenant in, I have to remove the old tenant, clean up house, get it steamed, get it painted all over, and then I can move this new tenant in. So that way this new tenant comes in, it has no traces of who used to live here. It's deep. It's deep. What do y'all think about that? What do y'all think about that? Thank y'all for the gift, Felicia. Thank you for the gifts. Thank you for the gift, Selena. Damn, that's deep. Yes. Thank y'all so much. How many people we have in the live, y'all? Let me know. How many people am I talking to right now? How many people am I talking to right now? He said, nah, that's deep. I agree. That's crazy. Wow. I love when y'all mind be blown. 193. Okay, we almost at 200. Let's keep it going. Let's keep it going. Y'all, I need y'all to run up the likes to 100,000 likes for me, all right? The more likes you give, the more I'm going to talk, all right? So let's continue going, all right? So the next part here is, I think, is the most important part right here, which is avoiding excess potential. After I read this to you, you're going to feel like, oh my God, all the information I have, this was the missing key to everything that I know, okay? So avoiding excess potential. Excess potential refers to the overcharging of energy in a particular area, which creates imbalance and disrupts the flow of energy. When we attach too much emotional importance to a goal or outcome, such as obsessing over wealth or romantic success, we create excess potential. This excess energy can distort the natural flow of reality, pushing opportunities away rather than attracting them. This is an example of liking someone too much to the point that you are needy, clingy, needing validation. You just come off unattractive because you need too much. You're in lack too much. You want it too much. Okay? Now, I'm not saying that you can't have a burning desire, but when you know that you are destined for it, you don't stress it. And a lot of y'all stress it because you don't know if you're destined for it. A lot of y'all stress it because of fear. A lot of y'all stress it because I need this so badly. But if you knew that it was bound to come, would you stress it that much? You would want it badly, but you wouldn't stress it. You know what I'm saying? It's like an Amazon order that you know that is bound to be delivered. And if it isn't delivered, they're going to have to refund you or send you another one. It's inevitable. It's going to be received by you. So you need to carry that same kind of energy because technically you don't know how the fuck your Amazon order gets to you. Technically, you don't know. But you know. Does that make sense? Exactly. All right. So Zealand advises maintaining a calm, balanced approach to one's goal. By treating desires with detached enthusiasm, we avoid creating unnecessary excess potential. This allows our energy to flow freely and attract what we need, rather than pushing it away through overcompensation. Example, in the case of a person seeking a romantic partner, Zealand recommends that they approach the desire with lightness. If the person's energy is desperate or anxious, they are sending out a signal of neediness, which creates excess potential and blocks the flow of positive energy. However, by calmly and confidently embodying their desires, they attract the right partner effortlessly. You see that? Exactly. All right. So, maintaining balance in meridian points. Maintaining balance in meridian points. When applied to the realms of seduction and wealth, I love it. I love hearing those words. The more I speak those words, the more those things get charged up in my own energy. When applied to the realms of seduction and wealth, oh, hold on. I'm skipping a step. I'm skipping a step. Hold on. I'm skipping a step. Maintaining balance in meridian points. That's where we are right now. I'm skipping a step. I'm all the way down here. We right here. All right. Maintaining balance in meridian points. Zealand emphasizes the importance of balancing the meridian points in the body. One of the easiest ways to activate these points is through physical practices such as deep breathing, yoga, or Tai Chi. These practices help the individual become more aware of the subtle energetic flows within their body, enabling them to align their energy with their goals and desires. By maintaining balance in the body's energy system, you ensure that you are not leaking energy or creating blockages. This enables your energetic field to resonate more effectively with the world around you, making it easier to navigate the space of variations and manifest your desires. Example, in one story from Reality Transurfing, Zealand describes an individual who, through regular practice of energy exercises, managed to unblock the meridian points and regain a sense of vitality and clarity. Obviously, if your heart is blocked, you cannot manifest because your heart is the most abundant source of energy. Your heart has the biggest amount of energy. So imagine you're trying to manifest with a blocked heart. Now, the heart is green, money is green, love is the highest frequency, and that's how you can attract things. So you can say that a lot of your money can come from your heart chakra, but what happens if that heart chakra is blocked? There's no money for you. Because guess what? In order to attract money, you have to provide value. You have to provide wisdom. You have to help. You have to be in service. And if your heart chakra is blocked, you're not looking to be in service. You're not looking to give. And if you're not looking to give, you're not going to receive. Most people don't know that that's how it works. So they try to take, not realizing that all they're doing is just ruining their own energy flow. So when they take, it's like they're going into debt with their own energy. Because you're taking without giving. You're taking something without ever paying it back. And now we know the number of money is 8. So if you're not giving, but you're taking, that means at some point something is going to take from you. Right? Anyways, it's like taking from a tree and not feeding it back. How will it ever replenish its fruit? You're not watering it. You're not feeding it. You're not doing nothing for it. Now, the part that I really wanted to go to, mastering energy for seduction and wealth. When applied to the realms of seduction and wealth, the mastery of energy becomes a game changer. In both areas, your ability to control your energy and channel it effectively determines the opportunities that come your way. Seduction is the energy you exude in romantic interactions. Seduction, the energy you exude in romantic interactions, is directly tied to your ability to influence others. Do you now understand my magnetism class? Seduction. Do you now understand money now? The seduction of money. The energy you exude in romantic interactions is directly tied to your ability to influence others. By mastering your energy and activating your meridian points, you enhance your personal magnetism, making you more attractive to others without relying on forceful or manipulative tactics. Seduction in this context is about maintaining balance, confidence, and presence, allowing your energy to naturally draw others to you. So now in a wealth standpoint, in terms of financial success, your energy determines the opportunities you attract. A person who operates from a mindset of abundance maintains a steady, focused flow of energy towards their financial goals, which will inevitably open doors to wealth. Conversely, someone who operates from a place of scarcity or fear creates resistance. You know those people that whenever they talk about things, it's just like, they don't have enough. They don't have enough. They don't have enough. They don't realize that that very thing that they're manifesting is starting to become a personality trait. Your personality is you don't have enough now. And because he believed it so much, because they believed it so much, they really started to not have enough. Because just like the book Psycho-Cybernetics, your self-image is the key. There are people right now who are getting plastic surgery done to themselves to remove certain imperfections, and when they get the imperfection removed, they still act as if it's still there. And the reason why I'm talking about this is because in the book Psycho-Cybernetics, it talks about it's a psychological thing. It's not a physical thing. People can look at themselves and feel like they're ugly, and then will inevitably think that other people think that they're ugly and think that those people don't want to be around them. Then it creates an energy around them that is unpleasant, that people don't want to be around them. So then they inevitably create the very thing that they was thinking about. Now let's talk about the opposite of this. And the story that I wanted to talk about, I think is in this we're going to get into it. What I'm going to get into is about Christopher Columbus and how to be treated like royalty. Now, before I get into this, I do want to let you know, thank you for the gift, Teray. Thank you for the gift, Naomi. Thank you for the gift, Zoe. I do want to tell you that everything that I'm teaching right now, I am giving you the free version that is in my class, The Seduction of Money. Okay. Now, the reason why I'm teaching this is because I recognize that when I was hanging around my mentors, man, I had a mentor who was making $400,000 a week. And I was watching that money come into that bank account. I was like, what? I watched this person make $1 million a day, 1.2. I genuinely was very surprised. And this person was not smarter than me. They were not. But what I can say was that they understood energy more than me. And once I started to understand energy, I started to see more success in my own life. Yup. So the class that I'm teaching is everything that I've learned from being able to sit there and talk to Les Brown, being able to talk to Elena Cardone, being able to sit there and watch Grant Cardone in person, in action, watching millionaires make $40,000 a month. I watched somebody make $11,000 in an hour right in front of my face. So when I tell you my mind has been cracked open, like I no longer think about limitations. When you see somebody making $11,000 in an hour right in front of you and you realize that they don't look no better than you, you start to realize, holy shit, it's not that hard. It's because it's not. It's not. You feel me? So now the next part that we're going to go into is the magnetic art of reality. Okay? This is mastering this. This is truly how to be royal, how to be treated like royalty, okay? Now, I will let you know that I do have a deal today. I'll let you know the deal, okay? Because it's a Black Friday sale, my magnetism class and my seduction of money class together, so my seduction of money class is $220.28, and my magnetism class is $99.91. Now, if you buy those separately, that's $320.28. But if you join today, you can join for $280. Okay? So you can get the magnetism class and the seduction of money together for $280. Today's the 28th, 28. And that's why I did it. All right? Anyways, let's get into it. If you have the money, DM me. If you're not payment ready, do not DM me. Okay? Do not DM me. Let's not waste our time. But even if you cannot afford it, I will make sure that you walk away from this live with so much value you felt like you already did the class. Yeah. So I'm gonna get into it. This second part of the live is called the seduction of money. All right. This one is more aimed to the seduction of money. The last one was more aimed to magnetism. Okay. So this is for my people who want to carry themselves like royalty. They want to have brands of luxury. If you want people to respect you, if you want people to pay your price, this is for the person who wants to charge high prices and get them paid effortlessly. All right. So to wield power is understanding magnetism. And I also want to say this too. I want you to get into the habit of asking for a lot. Even if you don't get it, the person that you ask a lot from will respect you because you have the balls to ask for it. So if you told somebody, hey, my price is $28,000, they may not pay that price, but they will definitely carry you at that price because you asked for it. So I want you to understand, you may not get the very thing that you're asking for, but people will respect you because you got to be confident in order to ask for that kind of price. There's no way somebody who's not confident in what they do would ask for such a price. So imagine, I'm telling you, my class, these two classes are $280, right? And I'm saying it confidently, no no, 200 if you don't have it. I'm saying it confidently, so that means I know what I'm talking about. So now, when you in your business, today's the 28th, so we're talking about money. With you and your business, charge a lot confidently. Because you will attract the people that will respect you for having the balls to do so. All right? So, to wield power is to understand magnetism. And the last thing I want to say too is, me having this mentality is what caused over 3 to 4 multimillionaires to invest into me. Me having this mentality at such a young age is what caused multimillionaires to pay for my tickets, pay for my flights, pay for my hotels, pay for my food, pay for me to get mentored by Les Brown, pay for me to get mentored by Tony Robbins. Yes, my mentality. I did not have to pay for a thing. But because I think the way that I think and I presented myself, it caused people of worthiness to see the worthiness in me and say, you know what? I'm going to give you an opportunity. Can you fly out tomorrow? We're going to Atlanta next week. We're going to here. We're going to this. Like, guys, I was on a private jet with St. John for free, all because of the way that I think, all because of the things that I know. So this is real, okay? Like, I got all the proof. I got all the videos. Like, I promise you. Anyways, let's go. Let's go. Y'all ready? Y'all ready for this? Thank you guys for the gift. Thank you guys for the gift. Somebody said, LMFAO, you're not giving any gems. Listen, man, if I take a certain stone to the pawn shop, I can't expect the pawn shop to give me my worth. But if I take a stone to a diamond district, they're going to know exactly how much that rare diamond is worth. So if you don't think it's a gem, it's not for you. You're not there yet, and that's okay. There's still some other things that you have to learn, all right? So realize that you telling me that I'm not spending any gems doesn't offend me. It just shows me where your level of thinking is at. All right? So let's get into it. The magnetic art of reality. The art of transformation. The seduction of money. All right? To wield power is to understand magnetism. To command attention is to embody a presence that feels both inevitable and untouchable. All right? In the grand stage of life, as outlined by masters of seduction and reality, the key is not to chase. Now, the reason why I say as outlined by masters of seduction is because I went into history to look at some of the greatest seducers of all time, to look at some of the richest people of all time and see how did they achieve their wealth. And one thing I want to tell you is some of these people that achieved their wealth wasn't even actually qualified for the wealth that they got or the role that they got. Okay? For example, Christopher Columbus. Let's continue going, all right? So, in the grand stage of life as outlined by masters of seduction and reality, the key is not to chase, but to pull. To become a gravitational force so irresistible that others orbit you without knowing why. Excuse me. Royalty, as history teachers, is not simply a title. It is a state of being. Christopher Columbus understood this well. Despite humble beginnings, Christopher Columbus was broke. Despite humble beginnings, he carried himself with the airs of monarchs. He carried himself with the airs of a monarch, negotiating with sovereigns as if their approvals was a mere formality, meaning that he carried himself like a king in the presence of kings and acted as if there was no reason why his answer or his request would be denied. He acted as if of course it should be accepted. Of course it should be approved. Of course I should hit this goal. He decreed it with his very presence. And if you read the book Think and Grow Rich, you'll remember the story of the guy who was trying to work with Thomas Edison. He carried himself with so much conviction that successful people can see success in others because of the traits. There are certain traits that is in every successful person. I know when I can see success because those people are very determined. They don't take no for an answer, and they have a belief system that is very challenging to other people. So let's continue to go. He did not beg, he declared. He did not submit. Remember, the word humble means to submit. He did not submit. He dictated terms as though he already stood on equal footing. And what was the result? Kings and queens opened their coffers to fund his dreams, entranced by the sheer audacity of his conviction. Eventually, he married into nobility, solidifying his place among the elite, a man who climbed the ranks not by birthright but by force of his unyielding self-image. Christopher Columbus was a broke man, acted rich, and ended up marrying into a rich family, all because of how he acted. And then what he ended up doing, because I don't have the full story in my report, and then what he ended up doing was he went to the family that he married into, because of how he carried himself. He went to the family and said, I have an offer. I can go and discover this and this and that. I just need this amount of money, and I will have it done this way, this way, this way. Mind you, this man is not an explorer. This man don't know what the fuck he's doing. All he did was go to his royal family that he connected to because he carried himself as so, and they believed him and they invested into him, all because of his conviction. All because of his conviction. Is this resonating with y'all? Is this resonating with y'all? Is this resonating with y'all? How many people we got in the live? Let me see. How many people we got in the live? How many people I'm talking to right now? 193. Okay, cool. Hell yeah, exactly. Okay, let's finish going, okay? So, let's finish. The same principle governs today. The modern royal does not require a throne or a crown. They wear their sovereignty in their posture, their voice, and their very aura. Like Columbus, they move with an unwavering belief in their destiny, compelling others to submit to their vision. The secret is in projection. Act as if you are already who you wish to be, and the world will conspire to conform your belief. The Alchemist. Step 1, the royal stance. To command respect, one must first embody it. Speak less, but with deliberation. Move with an elegance that suggests everything is within your grasp. Nothing is urgent. Let your silence be louder than the noise around you. When you exude this aura, others will instinctively lower their defenses, drawn to your certainty and your serenity. People admire those traits in people. And when they admire those traits in people, they want to be around those people because they also want those traits within themselves. Okay? Step 2, the power of mystery. People are intoxicated by what they cannot fully understand. Like the most alluring seducers in history, guard your intentions. Now, this is what I mean. XXXTentacion is a perfect example of somebody who was seductive. And the reason why was because you had this aspect that seemed very dark, very even demonic almost, very evil almost. How could you beat this person up? How could you do this? How could you be this aggressive? But then he had this aspect of him that was so soft and sensitive and romantic and positive and wanting to be better. And when you have these two spectrums on each side, it becomes attractive because you can't understand it, right? And what happens is that when there is a duality to things, you are emanating at the frequency of the universe. When you have a duality, when you're overly positive or overly negative, you are unattractive. But when you have a good balance of both, and you are not trying to push yourself as perfect, but you show a little bit of your flaws. You know, you show yourself as a positive person, but then you have moments where you show your sadness. You show how there's maybe an emptiness within you. That is attractive. It makes people connect with you. All right? So, revealed just enough to spark curiosity, but never enough to be fully known. Columbus did not lay bare every detail of his plans. He shrouded them in mystique, forcing monarchs to lean in closer, desperate to uncover what he withheld. Step 3, the magnetic vision. Reality transurfing teaches us that the energy you radiate attracts the reality you desire. Your thoughts, emotions, and actions must align with the image of the royal you seek to become. This is not delusion, it is design. If you move as if the world is yours, it will bend to accommodate your will. In practice, the modern royal. Imagine walking into a room, shoulders back, gaze steady. You do not scan the crowd for approval. Instead, you allow them to notice you. Speak with the certainty of someone whose words are commands. In your relationships, demand respect by never appearing overly eager or overly available. Like Columbus, act as if you are bringing immense value to every interaction. In today's world, the royal archetype manifests in the boardroom, on social media, or even in intimate settings. It is the influencer who commands millions with a single post, the entrepreneur who turns dreams into empires, or the lover who leaves it is the seducer, the lover who leaves a mark on every heart they touch. Okay? To possess this energy is to understand that royalty is a choice, not a circumstance. Like Columbus, you must act before you are crowned. Believe you are destined for greatness. Move as if the world owes you its riches. And watch as your reality reshapes itself to fit your vision. True magnetism lies in the art of being, not chasing, not striving, but embodying. Dare to wear the crown and others will kneel. Are you ready to be this most magnetic version of yourself? That's my question. Are you? Thank you for the gift, Constance. I'm the gift. Are you ready to be the most magnetic version of yourself? Yeah? My class, both my classes are on sale today, $280. You can get everything you need to become the most magnetic version of yourself. Learn the history of the best seducers. Learn the history of the best seducers. Learn what they learned. Understand how they think. And if you are ready to join this class, DM me right now. Do not DM me if you are not payment ready. Do not DM me if you're not payment ready. Do not DM me if you are not payment ready. The Seduction of Money class is $220.28. If you only want that class, $220.28. If you want the magnetism class, and I'm going to show you guys, I have an app too. I don't know if you guys know, but let me show you something. I have an app too, so you can actually, hold on, let me show you. Y'all don't even know. I got an app, so you can actually listen to these courses on my app. Okay, so look, the one that I just dropped recently, Energy Controls Everything. Energy Controls Everything. That is the new section in the Seduction of Money. Me breaking it down on the app. Okay? And I will show you the website too for all the people that want to know. I built this website. I built this app myself. All right? So, this is the magnetism class. This is the magnetism class. 31 lessons in here. 31 lessons in here. And then the Seduction of Money class. This is the newest class. This is the newest class. This is the newest class. You feel me? So, what will it be? Are you going to invest in yourself on this 28-day? Or are you going to tell yourself you don't have enough again? Are you going to tell yourself it's too expensive again? Are you going to finally invest in yourself? Are you going to follow the same pattern that you've always been following? You're able to spend money on everybody else but yourself, and then you wonder why you don't grow. But everybody else grows on your behalf. Okay? All right? All right? So, what I want you to do is, what is the best thing to do today? To take advantage of my class. I think after all that information I gave you, and you're not really ready to take it next level, I don't know. I don't know. All I know is the people that are actually ready to create a new version of themselves, and the people that feels like, you know what, I'm actually sick and tired of living this life. I need new information so I can finally become the version of me that I want to. This is the information that you need, because check it out. You're going to keep doing the same thing you've been doing and keep getting the same results. So at one point, are you going to do something different? All right. So I'll leave you to that. Like I said, my Black Friday package today, $280, and you can get both my classes, the magnetism class and the Seduction of Money. Now, I'm going to also break down why I think the Seduction of Money class is important. I'm going to teach you something else based off of today. All right. So when I made the Seduction of Money class, I want everybody to comment the number 528. When I made the Seduction of Money class, I made it because I started to understand the connection between 528. Now, remember how I told you the heart chakra is the most expansive chakra within the body, right? And 528 is the frequency of love. Now, if you look at 528, 5 is the number of sex, seduction, magnetism, and 28 is the number of wealth. Now, 28 is money, right? Why do you think most wealthy people always end up getting a younger, more attractive wife, or they get like a eye candy type of person? Because money is attracted to good looks. Money is attracted to sexual energy. Money is attracted to seduction, right? And when you are able to tap into your seduction energy, you're able to attract more wealth energy. Now, let's talk about why 528 is important. What is 5 plus 28? Somebody tell me right now, what is 5 plus 28? Somebody commented below. 33. Exactly. Do y'all see? Like, this is why I tell y'all, it's a lot of hidden information. 528 adds up to 33. 33 is the what frequency? The highest frequency, right? Now, 28 is the number of wealth. And what I've noticed is that 28 is also connected to water. I recommend on the 28th to drink coconut water because coconut adds up to 28. But 28 is connected to water because money is talked about in liquidity terms. So currency, liquidity, tides, what else? Money is banks. Money is connected to water, right? Flow, streams of income, right? Now, what I want to tell you is that if you want to make more money, you need to be by water. Miami was founded on the 28th. Miami is a 5 city, right? Made on the 28th. So Miami is 528. Do you now see why Miami is one of the most expensive places to live? Dubai, right on the water. LA, right on the water. Malibu, all that. So, this is why I tell y'all, money is connected to water. Money is connected to flows. Money is connected. And this is why I say this is how you can start to learn how to use the seduction of money to your benefit. Everything I gave y'all was basics. That's why I gave it for free. Everything I gave y'all today was basics. That's why I gave it to you for free. The one huge information that I gave you today is that money is connected to water. So what does that mean? When I manifest, maybe I should go to the beach. When I manifest, maybe I should do it with water. The element of water. You get what I'm saying? If you're a water sign, if you're born on the 28th, you feel me? So don't think that this is some typical speaking to your water. That's an African practice also. But don't think that this is a typical class. This is esoteric information that you didn't even know that the elites knew. Why do you think the richest people in America are born on the 28th? Bill Gates, Elon Musk, Steve Jobs' birthday added up to 28. Apple adds up to 28. I'm just saying. So, if you want to join my Seduction of Money class, Seduction of Money is $220.28. 22 is the number of water. The word water adds up to 22, so that's why the price is $220.28. My magnetism class is $99.91, but if you buy both today, the price will only be $280. All right? So, DM me right now on TikTok and Instagram. And I love you guys. I hope you guys learned a lot today. Make sure you guys go ahead and follow me on TikTok if you haven't followed me yet. All right? I love you guys, and later.